Hi guys! Today I felt like speaking about my freelancing journey and how I started as a video editor and UGC content creator. I am still at the beginning of my journey, but I feel like I have accumulated enough experiences throughout this year to actually talk about it, and if this information can help even one soul, I would be really grateful. So for this video I have segmented it into 4 sections. The first one being about a small introduction about my life, second being how I started my freelancing journey, and the third one is how I also started doing UGC and content creation, and at the last with summary of the whole whatever I've spoken. So let's start with a small introduction. So I am professionally a physiotherapist and I have worked as a physiotherapist for past 3 years in India. And at the beginning of this year, I came to Abu Dhabi, UAE, in the hopes of getting a job. And also, I really wanted to turn around my career into more creative field. The first major thing that actually helped me getting into this field was getting into a video editing course. As I proceeded with the course, I came to know about the video editing scene, how it was, and also to the community that is present. It was mostly India based, so I came to know about the field and I came to know about how video editors get work and how a video editor itself is a profession that is actually in rise. A reminder that I came from a very different background. For me to change my career was a very confusing, a little lonely path. But as I got into this course and in this community, I met up with people who too were on the same journey as me, and it was very nice to have people that were going through the same phase of learning. And yeah, that really helped me, and I'm very grateful for that. For my work, initial days I did not work much because one, I was not confident enough in myself to actually look out for work, and the other thing was I had not known the sources and places where I was supposed to go and look for jobs. So within this time period, I was just networking with people. I was just talking to people and trying to understand how exactly it is done. And within this phase, I came across a lot of people and we connected well, and I understood how they too network with other people, and people online, they look for talents, and they hire talents through referrals or through LinkedIn's and through YouTube. Like the creators, they are in look for video editors. So like if you're lucky enough to make a good connection, they may refer you and you may get a job like that. So I was just understanding the process of getting a job, and I am so fortunate to have met so many good people. Along with within that space, I met a very nice friend, more like a brother to me now, and he helped me get gigs, and the first gig was from him, and it was a good paid gig for a person who had just started. And I went through a lot of interviews, and especially taking interviews made me understand, because since I came from a very different background, my kind of interviews were very different. So it was medical knowledge based, practical based, and the one that we do here now in the video editing world is very different. I was very happy because even during the interviews, even if I got 1 or 2 interviews, I would thank God for like to know that I was visible to people and my work was visible to people was very I was very grateful about it. And because of him, I got some gigs and I got paid, and then my portfolio started building up a bit more. And while doing this also, we talked about my love for being in front of camera and making content. He suggested me, so he's actually he has a good reputation in Fiverr. So he kind of told me that I can also do UGC and content creation through his Fiverr account, and from there he actually got me a good amount of Fiverr gigs, and those were spokesperson and UGC content creation. And again, those were paid gig, and literally just one connection helped me to start my freelancing career. And the best thing is that I was just in the initial phase of my journey, and I met such a good person, and I got to start off my freelancing journey with him. And now I have good enough information from where I source my gigs and what I want and what kind of work I should be looking for. So I am more clear about my path now. And it is the most important thing I understood here is, if you need not have to have a great portfolio. You don't have to have a great uh, resume on your name. If you have the talent and if you have the passion for something, then you just need to learn. You need to be open to learning from whoever and from wherever you can, and be able to communicate with people, and then try networking. Networking is very important it's like, from my life experience, networking is important in every profession. So regardless of that, yes, you need to learn to speak to people. You need to learn to be able to be useful to other person, so those person can help you in return as well. As I said, my first gig was also from my brother. So as I got that gig, it was for a beauty brand, and I was so excited because this was my first time. I was getting paid for the work I was doing, and also I was sent the products that was given to me. And in a way, though it was a small gig, I was very, very happy, and I felt like I'm truly doing something, even though the pay was quite less initially. But I was so happy, and it did not matter how much I was getting actually, because I just wanted some work, and I actually wanted myself to be able to actually feel it. Even though I do not have any experience in this field, based on my talent and based on my passion, I can get work for myself. So yes, I did, and we did that went well. And then again, I got more of the spokesperson videos, and most of the videos I was making it on my own. And I kind of bought the settings in my room. And because I was so much invested and I knew that I was going to do this, I invested on a good camera, I invested on a good lighting, and there was I know some of y'all cannot afford it at this time when you're just starting off. But even if you have even if you have just a normal phone, nowadays the phone camera is also very good. So you need not make any excuses. You just need to start, and you can just pick up your phone and you can start making content. That very recently I also started my own Fiverr account. This first gig message, and I was very happy and very grateful again, though I don't know if it'll turn into work or not. But I was happy that I was visible on the site and somebody did approach to me. As we are at the end of my video, the only thing I want you to take away from this video is believe in what you want, believe in your passion. I know it sounds very cliche, but the desire you have to do something will never die. Even when I was working as a physiotherapist, I was happy, I was earning well, but I always had this desire. When I saw somebody else doing what I wanted to do, I always had this, at the end of the day, I would always feel like, what if I did that? How would my life look like? So you know what, then I was like, no, I'm gonna take a chance, I'm gonna turn my life around. And I did take that risk this year, and I'm so thankful and so grateful to my parents, my friends, my partner, who has been supporting me for so long and for believing in me. And also I would thank myself as well, because if I would not have believed in my dreams, I bet I would not have been able to be able to sit here in front of a camera and talk about my journey. And though it's just a beginning, I've just started freelancing, I've just started video editing, making content. I believe that if I believe enough in myself, I know I can do it. And this attitude, it is very hard. Not every day is like this. Not every day I feel strong. Not every day I feel like I can do it, but it's just consistent with your thought and your action is very important. So now to lighten up the mood as I end the video, I hope this video was informative for you and you got to take away something from my experience. And if you like the video, do comment and let me know if what else do you want to know about my journey, and I will be happy to help with any answers that I may have for you. And also would really appreciate if you could subscribe my channel, and also I would love to hear about what topics would you like me to talk about in the next video. And so till then, bye bye, love you.